What's going on, guys? It's AfraidNOT, and I've got a video today just going through some of my thoughts and opinions on the Xbox One. First of all, I want to thank you all for the feedback that I got on the last video. It's very good, and a lot of you did ask if I would do an opinions video of the Xbox One, some of my thoughts, so I thought, you know what, yeah, I'm going to do that. I've put a few clips together as well so I can show you what I mean as well, so hopefully that puts a bit more into the video. And also, a lot of you responded to my little sticky situation which I explained about the gameplay situation I'm in at the moment. I've got 360 and obviously I've got the Xbox One gameplay, and I was wondering if it was okay with you guys if I would upload 360 gameplay, and this is 360 gameplay. So I've decided, based on your comments, that I am going to upload the 360 gameplay that I have on my hard drive. So thanks ever so much for putting your input in there. Right, anyways, the Xbox, right, this is the interface. This may look very similar if you own a Windows 8 laptop or computer. Not one of my favourite things, I have to admit. I don't like Windows 8 at all. When I custom built my PC, I made sure that I got Windows 7 because I don't know, I just don't like Windows. I don't like the way it is for PCs, but on things like tablets and obviously this Xbox One, I think it works really well. It's pretty basic, but it also tells you a lot. It tells you exactly what you need to know. It does, well, it is very similar to the 360. Obviously it's a Microsoft product as well, so as you can imagine. So yes, the interface I really like. How it performs very slow at the moment. Now, I don't know if that's anything to do with the Microsoft Cloud server they're talking about at the moment. Some people might not experience it as slow, but at the moment when I'm changing menus, when I'm changing things, I hear a lot of commentators say it's very quick, so it might be different for me, but a realistic look on it, it is quite slow. Well, I say it's quite slow, it's probably the same as 360, navigating the menus and everything. It's exactly the same, so there's no increased speed that I can tell just yet. Right, let's talk about the voice recognition thing. A lot of people have been giving it very good reviews. Now, I've actually put a video together of me live recording the actual voice recognition system, so if you'd like to have a look. Xbox. Go home. Achievements. Go back. Friends. Go back. Call of Duty Ghosts. So as you can see, it is quite accurate, but I have used it quite a few times, and you have to repeat yourself sometimes sort of 2 or 3 times, which is the same to the last Connects. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not the same Connect as the 360 version. It's a lot more pinpoint accurate. It can actually read your pulse on certain games, so the actual camera and the lasers on it are much better, but the voice recognition isn't really a massive improvement, put it that way. Next thing I want to talk about is playing DVDs. Now, I don't know if this is a common problem, or if it's just a problem with my Xbox, or if it's just that they don't take certain DVDs, but this is what happens when I try to play a DVD. As I said, I don't know if this is just a problem with my Xbox, but I have Googled it and there doesn't seem to be a solution for it. Not that I can see anyway. I'm yet to actually try a Blu-ray yet. Maybe it'll be different. But if this console can't take regular DVDs, then that's just a complete travesty. And with regards to the games, which I kind of covered in the last video, I've got Call of Duty Ghosts, I've got Battlefield 4, FIFA 14 and Forza 5. Now, Call of Duty Ghosts, I can't notice the difference between them. As I said in the last video, all I can name is that it's got ground war, and that is it. Maybe a little bit brighter, but again, you're not really going to notice it at all. Battlefield 4 looks above the world better than it did on the 360, but definitely not as good as it does on PC. FIFA 14 I haven't really given a proper go yet, and Forza 5 is absolutely stunning. I've been playing a lot of Forza 5 today. I've been really enjoying that game. So if you guys are driving fans and you're going to pick up the Xbox One, that is definitely a game that I would recommend that you pick up. But one thing I have noticed with all the games, there's actually not that many players on. I don't think too many people actually bought the Xbox One. Well, not yet. I think it's going to be a Christmas present. I think we're going to expect to see a lot more users come Christmas Day. And one more gripe that I have with the Xbox One is that it doesn't take my digital cable TV. I put a HDMI lead into the back of it where it says input in. I've set it up correctly, and yet it doesn't seem to find the picture yet. Again, it might be a problem with my Xbox. I haven't really looked into that one so much, but be aware that doesn't actually work on all consoles. However, I have set up my brother-in-law's one and it did actually work, and I set it up exactly the same way and it works for him, but it didn't work for me. So I'm assuming that's a problem with my Xbox. So if you guys do pick one up, be aware that that is a problem as well. And lastly, what I want to talk about is the controller. Now the controller, the size and the shape of it is perfect. I really like it. It's very, very good. It's not that much different from the 360. It might be a little bit smaller, but what I will say, what I don't like it, there's two things I don't really like about it. The thumbsticks are very loose. They remind me a lot of the PS3 ones, so first person shooters can be quite difficult to play at times, although in the right hands it might be very, very good. And the bumper buttons, the R1 L1 or RB LB bumper buttons, they're very difficult to push down and hold. When I'm throwing grenades, I actually played the Call of Duty Ghost single player, and it required that you throw a lot of grenades, throw a lot of stuns, and I really struggled with it. I couldn't hold the button down long enough. I don't know if that's just needs a little bit of wearing in. I don't know if that's just the design of it, but it's definitely not as easy to push down as it is on the Xbox 360, and it can be very difficult when it comes to FIFA, when you're trying to switch players. If you know, if you play FIFA, you'll know what I mean by that, but when you try and switch players, it can be quite difficult at times. So yeah, on a whole, I really do like this console, apart from the few things that I have mentioned in this video and things that I have showed you. The voice recognition, I'll go over it again, it's just a big hype. It's not the best thing since sliced bread, I can promise you that. I know there are a lot more common problems with the Xbox One, because when I went to the game store, I think on Friday, the guy behind the counter said that in 24 hours they had already had 3 or 4 consoles back already. So I mean, that's not really good. He said they were all different problems as well. I've searched for some of the problems. One of them was the disc chewing sound one, which doesn't sound good at all. I'm very happy that I got away with that one. The discs run fine, everything runs fine. As I said, it's a little bit slow, but that might just be down to the cloud servers probably not running as smooth as they possibly can just yet. Anyways, I'm going to end the video here. I'm going to get back to gaming. I'm thinking about playing Forza 5 tonight, or I might even start a career on FIFA. The FIFA's the one that I haven't really played at all at the moment. I've played a little bit, but nothing too much. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video or review, I tried to keep it as honest as I could. Then please leave a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.